I don't know if there was any that I wouldn't say there was any influences that much. I mean, I was very much in the world of Assassin's Creed, having just done Assassin's Creed 1. I had a Patrice Desilets, the was a huge fan of the guy who created design was the creative director on Assassin's Creed 1. He was a huge fan of my Hitman music.
Oh yeah.
Um and so um I was already in a place where they wanted me to bring my creativity. So it's not like they told me it has to be like this or it has to be like that. But obviously, for a game like Assassin's Creed 2 that takes place in the Renaissance, it was important that the music, of course, fit the game and enhance the not just the location, but also the feeling that you have when you travel back in time to the Renaissance. And
Of
I think
course.
that was more what I was trying to capture, how Ezio would feel and what he's dealing with, and also give it a modern, a modern version, because I don't think that we really want to walk around in a game like Assassin's Creed 2 and listen to the super traditional Renaissance music. I did some research, and that type of music was just not that interesting. It was very folk
Yeah,
music. Why?
I can
And
imagine.
and also comedic opera was a big thing. And I was like, we're not doing comedic opera. We're doing serious opera. You know,
Yeah,
this is a game about assassins.
yeah. No, that is what has always impressed me very much about that soundtrack specifically is all the electronics and all the ambience that you would think, what does that really have to do with the Renaissance? But that also just symbolizes that this is all a simulation and it yeah represents the glitchiness of the Animus. And then there are the
Yeah.
segments, of course, the very traditional sounding, the strings, whatever it is the Italian version of guitar is called.
Mm,
That's quite prominent.
right. I
Um,
mean, there are a lot of acoustic guitars in there as well. And it's very true. I mean, I thought it was more important to get the feeling of the animus into the music while still fitting the time period. And of course, that doesn't really make any sense when you think about it, because of course it's not going to fit the time period. But um, the feeling of how Ezio feels and the animus influence on that music style was
yeah,
very, very important to the team, especially on the first four Assassin's Creed games that I worked on. It was always on the mind of the team, that how do we get the animus um into the music? How do we make this a big part of the story? Um, so the perspective on that is perhaps a little bit different than what you see today. But that was very much something that we were all excited about expressing.